Stop. We're here in Santa Monica, California, and we're here to interview Clive Barker.
Who?
Hey,
Clive Barker.
Oh, okay. You know Bob Barker's brother. No, he's not. Welcome, undergroundvideonetwork.com. That's the website. Mike, Peanut, Jake, David, Sarah. Jeff's in there. He's being a fanboy, so you'll say hi to him too.
Here at Gym City.
Here at Gym City, Comic-Con 2009.
We're really in Dayton. We're not in Santa Monica, California. It's cold here. That's the hoodie.
Dayton, Ohio.
Show them Dayton.
University.
Show them Dayton. Wow, he's gonna show a picture of Delaware or something. Like, this is not Dayton. Anyways, we're going in here. 2009. There's a horde of comic artists and independent artists, and you're going to get to see them doing their thing. And come inside with us. In 5. Okay. Underground Video Network. We're here with Craig Bogart. And how you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right.
The handshake again. And present our stuff to you. Or present your stuff to us. Present our stuff to you. Wow, that's pretty bad.
All right. My book is called The Ineffables. It's sort of a science fiction, political, satire, adventure, mystery comic.
Wow.
Which I've been doing for about 8 years now. Assorted issues here. The latest one right here is The Secret History of the Ineffables, Part 1. The second part will be out at the Small Press Alternative Comics Expo in 2 weeks.
Also called Space.
Also called Space, yes. And I've got a couple other books here, a World War II superhero book that I wrote and another member of the panel collective did, which I'll mention in just a moment. Okay. And an adventure book called The Enigma Foundation about some people that run a museum. The first issue of that I just started in the fall of last year, but The Ineffables is my main title. I'm also a member of a small press collective called Panel that's out of Columbus. We put out anthologies twice a year. Dara, actually next to me, has all of those books.
We'll get to him.
We'll get to him. All right.
All right, well, thank you very much. And here's the website. Thank you.
Oh, sweet. My website is www.theineffables.com.
All right, check it out, people.
All right.
Underground Video Network, one of his buddies, Dara.
Hi.
Tell us what you do.
Well, my name's Dara Naraghi. I'm a writer, and I do a couple different things. I do a bunch of anthology books with my friends, and we're all based out of Columbus, Ohio. And we pick a theme for each one, and we do everything ourselves, including the packaging and the printing and all that stuff. And then I've got some other mainstream work that I do for other publishers. I've got the official prequel series to the next Terminator movie that I wrote, and some other books that I've done for IDW Publishing.
How do you feel movie-wise? Good? Do you think it's going to be?
Normally I don't get very excited about movies, but I got a chance to read the script, and based on that and the trailers, it looks like it's going to be really, really good. So I'm pretty excited about it.
All right, well, Terminator, you guys, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Sweet. Underground Video Network presents Dan Taylor.
Yeah, my name is Dan Taylor. I represent Weird Muse Productions, producing mostly mini comics. For actually the past 30 years, I've been doing this for a while. Do a lot of the independents. I do it mostly for fun. I'm a graphic designer by trade. Just a way to kind of do some more creative things that are kind of more personal. You know, when I can't do that in my paying life.
Believe me, a lot of us when we were younger, when we hear graphic designer, we think we can do everything, and then when you find out what it really is on you know, the grind, I guess I'll call it. You know what it's about.
Yeah, I went to college for it, but I couldn't make it work for me. But
so
no, I can definitely relate to that. I mean, it's one of those deals that there's a lot in college they don't tell you about what it's really like. They give you the nuts and bolts. They don't tell you the deadlines. They don't tell you, you know, how you're put on the spot all the time.
I also don't tell you your boss just doesn't care. Get it done.
That's exactly right. It's a product. It's not an art.
Yeah,
so that's why I need this, because this then becomes my art.
Venting, yeah, or else you might climb a clock tower and start shooting at people, right?
Yeah,
or not, I mean.
wow.
I'm not a very good shot, so I've got to do this.
It could be funny business. No,
I'm seeing cats and dogs go. Arr! What?
Wow. Okay. So how long have you been doing the independent comic? What's going on?
Go ahead.
As far as how long I've been doing this, my first published comic was September of 1979. So this will be my 30th year. I've worked offhandedly, off and on, with a lot of people who've gone on and become top professionals. Kevin Eastman, I used to correspond with him all the time. In fact, I gave him some venues to start publishing before he ever started Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He did many comics. Not a lot of people know that. Jim Valentino, not a lot of people know he started in many comics. In fact, one of my mini comics right here, which I just did a couple of years ago, has a brand new 3-page Jim Valentino story in it that he did for me when I restarted doing mini comics. Nice to get the president of Image to do a 3-page for your mini.
Absolutely. That's beautiful. That's classic right there.
I don't know, I'm just like, wow, okay, wow, he's legit, yes.
And what it involves is a long time ago, where I met Jim, is we both did a lot of work for the mini comic series by Clay Gerdez, Comics World, which was huge. Clay would print hundreds of different titles, I mean, just massive, and he's relatively unknown. Well, I wanted to do something as kind of a tribute to Clay, so these are mostly the old guys who've done work for Clay Gerdez, coming out of the woodwork to do this. And I contacted Jim first off because he had such a venue to work from, and he was more than happy to do it. And in fact, he did this little 3-page story about Clay Gerdez and a little bit about the history of the Comics World medium. And then he redid that for Image Comics, and then he printed that in his Drawing from Life biography comic that Image did after that point.
How fast are you, would you say? Like, was this just nothing to do? You just...
Yeah, but from a graphics design standpoint, you get quick because it's all about the deadline. You know, I pride myself, and I don't miss deadlines, and that gets you a lot of jobs where a lot of other people wouldn't. I'm sure you understand that. But it's all about the speed. You've got to learn to do a quality product, and you've got to learn to do it on time.
What's the genre that you sort of hover around? What's your cup of tea?
I tend to like the mini comic format, the little 8-page, 16-page, 24-page mini comics, because you can get them printed on the street corner. They cost nothing to do. They cost nothing to mail. So any idiotic idea that runs through your head, you can do a whole comic on, put it out there for everybody to see, and you've lost nothing. So that because of that, you have no limits to what you can do. You know, you're not limited by the big project. Well, this has to be of this quality. This has to hit this market. You don't have to worry about any of that. If you get 2 people to look at it and you have to throw the rest away, you still got what you needed out of it.
Okay, so you're not too worried about your demographics because you're pretty well set up for a long time now, and people know who you are. So,
and that's helped me on sales too, because I've been lucky that I have a small following that buys any piece of crap I come up with, knowing that once in a while I come up with something worthwhile.
He really loves you guys.
Well, and I do, and knowing that once in a while they come, that when the gym does come out, then they have that as well, and they've supported me through the stepping stones to get to that point. You know, I've had a few things I'm very proud of, a few things not so proud of, but it was all part of the learning experience. And I'm sure we all have those in our background as well.
Absolutely. Well, you got a website or?
Yeah, right now, pretty much just affiliated with some of the, like the Small Press Syndicate. I do most of my things through them. I do have an e-Crater sales site for internet sales, but a website per se I don't have. Now my e-Crater site would be http://weirdmuse.ecrater.com.
We'll have that up there for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take it easy.